Today I would like to share with you 10 fun facts about me. And the first one is, my name is not Regenweibchen. I know it's hard to pronounce, and when I came up with that name I actually didn't know that I would move to a different country at all. I actually came up with that name right in the beginning when I first signed up to Facebook. So I came up with like an artist name, and it originates from a children's book which I love, still love, and it's called The House Under the Conker Trees. It's not from Germany originally, but when I read it, it was translated into German. And in this book, there is a little character which is called the Regenweibchen, which is called pretty much Rain Man. These Rain Men in the book, they fall from the sky when it's raining, and while they're falling, they have little brushes where they paint the rainbow with, and once they hit the ground, they fall into little puddles, and then they have these paper ships that they go around the puddle with. And I really loved this kind of idea, so I thought, what if I call myself Regenmännchen, but it's called Rain Man, so I'm not a male, so I thought I'd change it into Regenweibchen, so rain woman pretty much. So here you go. And then it kind of became like a little name for me, and then when I started my photography business I was like, how do I call it? Actually, it wasn't really a question at all, it was straight away, okay, it's going to be Regenweibchen Fotografie, which is the German version of Regenweibchen Photography. And yeah, this is how it came about, and I'm really sorry for those of you who have no idea how to pronounce that word. I had a little think about changing it, but it just became so me over the years that I think I'm just never going to change it. The second fact is that I've lived in 3 countries. Obviously in Germany, where I grew up, and then I lived in Sweden for a while, and then I lived back in Germany, and now I live in Scotland. And honestly, Scotland feels the most at home for me personally. Another fact is that in Germany, where I'm from, is an area where 3 countries meet. So it's Czech Republic, Poland and Germany, and we call it Dreiländereck. Typical German, I guess. I am obsessed with sourdough bread. I could eat it for breakfast, lunch and dinner every day and I would not get tired of it. I really love observing wildlife in nature, especially here in Scotland. I just love watching the deer, and I also became quite an enthusiastic bird watcher recently. So yeah, maybe I'm a little bit geeky when it comes to animals. Something I really miss is show dance. I used to pursue show dance for 10 years of my life. It was like a combination between show and jazz, and we had a really cool dance teacher who came up with her own choreographies, and then we had dance shows and competitions, and yeah, I really used to love that. And maybe in the future I will do it again. Another fact is I studied in Germany, and it's called Heilpädagogik. You can kind of describe it as special need education meets social work, so you get kind of an idea. And before that I actually used to study philosophy for a little while. Another fact, which I guess seems obvious, is that photography has always been a passion of mine. But the thing is, it was a passion when I was really young, and I remember going out with my best friend. We had these little analog cameras with a film roll in it, and then we used to take pictures of each other and pretty much every little thing that we could see. And yeah, I still have loads and loads of those pictures lying around in my parents' house. So whenever I'm there I look through these pictures, and yeah, it's just really cool to see what we came up with back in the day. Yeah, and then I wouldn't say I lost interest in photography, but I kind of just stopped doing it. I remember I had this really cheap camera from Aldi, and I just didn't really get any creative kick out of that camera. I don't know. And then I didn't do any photography until I moved to Sweden, and just before I moved to Sweden I bought my first DSLR camera, and then I was obsessed with photography again. And the last fact about me is that I am a musician at heart. I say that because actually my first real creative passion was music. When I was growing up, I used to love listening to jazz and blues and rock. I used to play guitar for a little while, but honestly I wasn't very good at it. I just played like Red Hot Chili Peppers covers all the time. Really bad, like Under the Bridge. Okay, it wasn't very good. Yeah, but my real instrument, I guess, is my voice. I love to sing. I used to sing a lot. I had a little bit of voice lessons, but not very much. So yeah, and now I'm just singing at home when I do the dishes, pretty much. But I would love to perform on stage again. Really, really miss that. Okay, that was 10 facts about me. I would love for you actually to put one fact about you or more if you want in the comments below. I would love to get to know you a little bit better. On Instagram I nearly reached 1,000 followers, which sounds ridiculous when you look at other people, but for me that is a huge thing. Like, thank you so much for you appreciating my art, and yeah, I hope you have a really, really nice day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!